Hello, ladies, gents, and blobs full of meat. We return to the daily challenge of Spelunky. It is the 5th of September of 2019. These daily challenges are getting more and more far in between. That is a terrible way to phrase that. It's further and further from one another. That, I think, is a little bit of a better way to express that. But that's the reality, man. That's just the reality. I have covered this several times before, and I shouldn't even mention no more. But you know, there's just so much good game to play out there. And I only have so much time, okay? So you're stuck with maybe one Spelunky video a week. That is the current trend that I might start implementing. I don't know, man. It just all depends on my whimsical mood. I am a very volatile man. I'll do whatever the hell I please from one day to the next. Don't expect any kind of predictability. The only thing that you can predict out of this channel is the complete unpredictability of the content. You'd never know where you're gonna get. I'm like the proverbial box of chocolates for mentally challenged yet extremely successful people. But I think that describes my audience pretty well. Mentally challenged, but extremely successful. That is exactly my personality too, so we're all in good company. Because you cannot argue with the incredible amount of success that you get to witness in this channel, not just in video gaming, but as a person in general. I think that I am at the pinnacle of my potential. I am the absolute best version of myself that I could be, and there is nothing out there. There's no other alternative reality that I could say, yeah, that looks even better. Absolutely not. It's just not a thing that can even... Oop, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. And off we go into adventure mode. Let's completely ignore what just happened. You can maybe say that this was the writing was on the wall of me not having played Spelunky for a while. Well, you're going to mess up pretty horribly. I don't know why I desisted on swinging that mattock, but you get to see the immediate and utterly irrefutable humiliation. I think you absolutely missed it, didn't you? You were like, man, I just cannot wait until he posts a daily challenge in which he dies in the first 5 seconds. What was that? Was that even a minute? We've been 2 minutes and 52 seconds. And I'm like, in the back of my head, I was tempted. Oh, just delete everything. But if I delete everything, it's like, that means I have to make a completely different Spelunky video. It's like, no, I'm just going to keep on going. And it's, everybody, you can see, you can definitely predict at some point it was gonna happen. I've been making 6 years of Spelunky videos. That's 6 years, man. I started 2013. You can go back in the history of this channel. Has YouTube been around for that long? Yeah, it's crazy. And when I started doing Spelunky videos, it was already old hat. It's strange, right? How freaking fast the time goes. Absolutely insane. Still feels like YouTube is kind of a new thing in a way. Whoa, that was a terrible idea. Okay, let's stay revenge. This cannot be any easier. Come on, you can do this. Look at that, amazing. All that was necessary was me not being a completely retarded piece of garbage and get that murder done right. Was the absolute most humiliating I've been in a while. It's a nice welcome back. Nice welcome back from our friend, the Spelunky engine, the biggest, most successful troll that has ever been created. Would not be surprised 37 years from now, the advent of Skynet will be kerneled by the Spelunky engine. It will not be Skynet, it will be Spelunkotron. That will be the creature was spawned by the mind of Derek Yu. Spelunky 2 really is a refinement on that mortal, awful, deadly AI that will absolutely obliterate the entirety of mankind. Looking forward to having a good time with Spelunky 2 before he gains sentience and kills us all, like it's 100% guaranteed to do. I'd like to get to this man's little hideout over here. This is what I decided to do. It's alright. Everything will be perfectly safe to engage with this man. We're going to grab this machete. We're going to take matters in our own bloody hands. Why are you bouncing so damn aggressively? I don't appreciate it. We're going to come over here. Jump a little bit closer. Oh yeah. Get closer, scumbag. Oh, gotcha, bitch. Yes, this machete is extremely trusty. What is even the objective of this, right? Just shh. You shush your mouth. You shut your mouth and enjoy this Spelunky run in which things will happen. That is all that I can state of the entire run. We're going to ghost this vault because that's just the way it is. You're going to love it. You're going to enjoy how these gems turn into diamonds, and you're just going to have to accept that I'm just going to do completely unpredictable things like that. It's 100% random, all the things that I choose to do today. What, you thought that death was an accident? Absolutely not. It was just me deciding, you know what? I want an early death today, and that's what's gonna happen. This is a snap decision inside of my brain. Like, kill yourself! That's all the voices inside my head. Thankfully, I was in Spelunky, and I did it. And I did it in the game. If I had had that impulse in real life, you would not be seeing me right now. You might have been, you might be instead being notified by my next of kin that, hey, Blargh suddenly just committed suicide, no reason at all. Because that was the impulses on my brain. That's just how LOL random I am. Never know what kind of amazing comedy I'm going to resort to next. Farts! Gotcha with another amazing bit of comedic timing over there. Where is the machete that I brought over here? Is going to be my tool of destruction of choice, because that's just the way the cookie crumbles today. This man, just check this out. Check out this amazing, just ultra murder. Look at that. He stood no chance whatsoever. There's a man over here. It's alright. We'll just go to where he's at, cut him to pieces, carry on with life. What? There was a damsel, wasn't there? He was yelling, he was crying, he was just whinging for help. I hear it. It's in my head. I cannot make it stop. Oh, there he is. There he is. Let's be fancy, because why not? That was completely unnecessary. Off he goes. He will not get spiked, don't worry. He is a very hardy individual. Get this guy to the exit. There you go. Everything's fine. Everything's great. Get through. Carry on. Been thinking a lot, man. Been thinking a lot with my big brain, galaxy brain, about things that I want to do. Not going to say, oh, it's going to be a new direction for the channel from going forward. Nah, it's not. It's not what I'm saying. Because I don't really know what I want. Like, I might even just start a new channel for it. I got these ideas, man. I just got these ideas. It's amazing ideas that I want to. It has nothing to do with video games, you know. I don't know if it's even a good idea. But the thing is, here's the thing. I don't think that this can be argued. Like, this channel, 6 years of playing video games, and this is not the reason why I've been thinking about these things. It's just things that I want to do. But I don't think it can be argued that this channel has been, where numbers are concerned, a failure, right? Pretty sure. If you're at playing video games for 6 years, you only have 17,000 subscribers. That's a commercial failure. That being said, I am perfectly comfortable with it. I'm 100% okay with it. But what I'm getting at is, is it worth preserving the purity, quote unquote, of the channel? Is it even a good idea to use this channel? It's like YouTube has this channel figured out, right? It's like, oh, it's that Blargh channel. He plays some video games. I'm not going to promote that shit. So it's like, is it even worth it to post the new stuff in it, or should I just start a new channel and post all that stuff that I want to make on it, and then just carry 2 channels? Probably the output of this one will be about halved, and then I will do the videos that I have in my head, which I don't even know if it's a long-term thing. It's just I got these video ideas, man. I just want to do them after my novel is out, that is. It's like decisions are hard. I'll probably just put it on the same channel, and this will be my This Is Me channel, you see? Well, the Kapala, that blood really went away really quickly. I have 2 shopkeepers dead. Let's put this into the Kali altar. 1 more idiot will do it. A little wary of using this rope, especially since there's absolutely no reason to go back up in the context of just there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. There's Kali out. I mean, I can always just throw the ropes up. We get a couple more sacrifices, we can actually get that Kapala. I was hoping for ropes. The one day that I am just hurting for some ropes is the day that none of them are forthcoming. The frickin' nonsense, stupidity, garbage that is the crates. All that nonsense. Let's get back up. Actually, this dog. Whooshoo! He'll be okay. Well, no, he's immediately dead. It's alright. Callie will give me exactly what I need, which is some climbing gloves. Right, Callie? You're listening to my prayers. You know what? Spring shoes. Next best thing. You just give me what I need. You know that what I wish for is ridiculous. And you just give me what I actually need. Cannot really get in there without cooking bombs and losing them all. So I guess I'm just going to keep going. There's not even a reason to sacrifice all this flesh. Just get through the exit, continue with my incredible sharp tool of slicing human meat. And also sometimes animals. This is very dark and intimidating, foreboding nature of this area. It's just too much. It's just too much. Whoop. Okay. I mean, might as well do it, right? Give me a scorpion. A scorpion for me. There's nothing to be sacrificed. And these idiots are just garbage. I'm not going to be useful at all. I'm just going to keep that torch thrown into the water, and because I have not lit up a single torch and I have no ropes, it's alright. We're just going to wing it. Everything's going to be fine. We'll just go forward, and thanks to the 20 parachutes that I have grabbed, perfectly safe. Just jumping into the darkness. No big deal. It's a crazy person. I wonder what the black market is at. It's been pretty much impossible. I expected him to be trapped by the trees. That was upsetting. That was very upsetting. So yeah, this is I mean, it's not gonna happen anytime soon. But I've been itching so hard to get started on working, because that's what happens. I finished that project, which is the latest novel I wrote, and right now I've been working so much on all the art. It's definitely delayed the timeline here, and it's just so much freaking work. It's really overdid it, the amount of art. There's only like one more big illustration and one floor plan that is actually kind of challenging. The rest should be pretty easy to get done. But, you know, it's a long process. It's long process. Hopefully it will all be done by the middle of September, which is like 5 days from now. So not gonna happen. I don't know, but hopefully by the end of September, that campaign will be happening. I mean, I still have to order printed copies, make sure it looks exactly the way I want and all that stuff. Because I am a very sequential person. I could be doing the campaign right now and I have all the materials that I need to. But it's like, no, I want to be 100% ready with everything that I have. Everything that the project is. And I was thinking, you know, there is a legitimate reason, pretty damn good reason, to go crowdfunding instead of just plunking it on Amazon and letting people buy it. And that is all the extras that I want to do. I'm in the process of negotiating for putting a poster. I'm so glad that I painted that cover at a super high resolution. Okay. Belinda, attack! Well, that was not exactly what I wanted, but it turned out to be okay, so it's all good. It's alright. We'll just simply... We got this under control, don't worry about it. Push up! Get wrecked. Scumbag. All your stuff. Now we're leaving. That poster, man. The painting is such high resolution, it can totally be life-sized. And it would not look like a blurry mess, I think. Oh, I might just do one just to test it. And just to be a fancy mofo and get myself a wall painting. How freaking narcissistic is that? I don't know. But I'll get myself an entire wall plastered of my own creation. That's kind of self-absorbed, but it's also just proud of my creation, right? I know where the line's at. Oh, that's right. We have a crazy person here. And the longer I remain in this area... It's alright. We got this under control. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Somehow you have contracted acute retardation. Okay, you did. And there's the chest. Didn't even miss a beat. Need to find the key now. So going to be fine. And once all that is done, is there any key down here? But anyway, that the whole book is written, so that means I got nothing else to write, and that is just completely wrong. Is wrong. My life is completely ruined by that. I have these routines. You see, I have these. I won't say compulsions, but it's just a thing that I got this downtime at certain times of the day. And I must write during those times. It's just the way life is. So, not having a project was driving me nuts. So I started just writing these short stories, these ideas for the videos that I keep talking about. And I'm just so... Where's this key? Losing my mind over here. Where is the key? There it is. Wow. What a pain in the butt. Itchy so hard to get it done, and yeah, it's mostly written. Then I just need to record it, and then it will take quite a lot of production because I want it to be an audio-visual experience. I don't want it to just be a narration. And that's the thing. Like, It started as me just writing another novel, just the next one in line. But then I was like, man, what if I use this entire universe that I have in my head. I'm going to use it for a YouTube series. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be incredible. It'll change everything. I really do think it has a good chance of actually, being pretty damn... On top of it being something that I'm proud of, it has a good chance of having a nice reach. Because it's a format that encourages a lot. Encourages engagement a lot. It's basically choose your own adventure, like 10-minute episodes of choose your own adventure at the end, and people just vote for what happens next, and we develop this story together, starting right away with I give you 4 character stories, and people vote who do you want to be the protagonist of the story. And I try to make 4 really interesting choices. They all have their very unique motivation. It's all with the theme of revenge, though, because this whole story is all about retribution, you see. And people all over the world, these protagonists, discovering the scale. Let's just murder this guy. It's all a thing. It's all a thing heavily inspired by Cultist Simulator, that entire amazing Alexis Kennedy universe. I am so damn into it, and I'm like, yeah. I want to do something like that. I wouldn't say it's derivative. It's just, it's as derivative as, I don't know. The name of the win is derivative of Harry Potter? No. I don't know. But I think it will be really interesting. Really interesting. It's something that will be more fulfilling. Like, I enjoy myself a lot playing these video games. I have no bombs. I have no ropes. I'm going to be... This guy, what a brave soul. What a brave soul you are. Oh, why you have to go over there? Why? Okay. I can simply just stand still. Just freeze. And my life will be solved by random happenstance. Why use competence when I can use this randomness? How about each of you pieces of garbage each one of these explosives? Well done, trash person. You have received my bombing blessing. One of those will stick, don't worry about it. Kabubo! Oh yeah, immortality at my fingertips. Got so much stuff at the tip of my dick. Oh yeah. I guess I'll just put a bomb there. Have these idiots come out of their pathetic little cubbyhole of cowardice so they can do battle against the incredible Hyper Mexican. I don't trust you. I think that there's still one person in there. There's not. Absolutely nothing to be feared. I have 1 billion explosives, so one of those will do the job, right? Kablamo! Very pleased. Very pleased. Very cool. Alright, we're good to go. Good to go here. We're immortal. We're carrying on. Having a good time in Spelunky while I speak about nonsense. Always tell you, I always want to keep this stuff secret. But it just comes out. I'm just too damn excited. I'm terrible at keeping secrets. And never finished that entire line of thought of why crowdfund instead of simply putting your new book on Amazon. And I want to do a whole bunch of stuff, like the poster I was talking about, but also, all the signed books. For selling signed books, you have to print a bunch, ship them to your house, sign them. Maybe there will be a perk of, get a personalized message or something like that, and then ship them manually. That kind of stuff is not possible with print on demand, not without a lot of hassle. So that's a damn good legitimate reason to go crowdfund campaign instead of simply plunking it on Amazon or whatever, on print on demand, pretty much. Almighty! I have no ropes though, which will make this adventure extremely challenging. There's a crazy person, however. And maybe I can just attach a bomb to his face. Or maybe we can go into this other side. Let's see, if I put a bomb here, I'll have a nice little step stool to get back up. Look at this. Controlled. Control madness. Shoot until hopefully this garbage person gets shot in the face. Oh, buddy, no. Don't do it. Do it. This scumbag can take 10 hits because he has 40 health. Hey, it's ropes. They do exist. Old buddy has 40 health. Ow. Please, please. There you go. So it will take a ton of hits to get done with its life. Why do I always get the... What the... Amazing super dodging piranha. Alright, let's just get out of here. I don't feel comfortable with this situation anymore. Let's keep on going. Hopefully... Did I save a damsel? I don't think I did. So we are kind of boned. I jumped before I saw this guy. And I turned around like an idiot. And now revenge is mine! Ah! Piece of garbage. I steal your tool of destruction though. How dare you. I should have been damaged by that bubble. That's kind of weird. I guess he wasn't fully formed. Can only damage you once. Oh, that was cheap. Excuse me, sir? Oh yeah, get wrecked. Uh-oh. It's alright, we got this under control. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah! Humiliation! It's payback for all the horrible things that you guys do to me! Oh, it's so damn evil. Anyway, so that's all the things that have been running through my head as I struggle to get recordings done. It's been pretty damn infuriating to this week. Only had a chance to record. Barely had a chance to record, let's say. So that's why you had that 2-day gap. Can't really go down there. That is full damage, bitch. Oh boy. Oh, it comes back to me. What you got? Ah! No! I mean, it's not like I need them, but I really want the bombs. I wanted to shoot a boomerang into his face. Just out of principle. Didn't work out that way, though. He committed suicide before I could punish him for his indiscretions. Miss Callie. She wants to be loved. Let's give her all the attention that she deserves. Cave's super damn useful in the freaking ice caves. I do not commit suicide here. I was gonna. Here you go. I don't commit suicide at all. Oh, that was stupid because of that scumbag on the damn bouncy platform. Like they're always in that bouncy platform. Always hunting me. Always hunting me. Ugh. For some reason I thought it was a skeleton. But no, it was spikes. That's questions. Just consume content. Most incredible badass arrow whipping you've ever seen. Right here. In Spelunky land. With the Blargh. Uncle Touchy Blargh. Well, I guess I'll do this, and then I'll come over here and try to murder you. Pow! You thought you could get it? No! I deny you! I deny you like I deny Christ! Hail Satan! Alright. That utterly unwarranted blasphemy. Please, my Lord, forgive me for all my sins. I'm only human. Jokes are worth more than eternal salvation. Apparently. Repent! That's the Lord punish me right there. Absolutely, immediately, instant karma. Instant retribution for my filthy blasphemy. Should be ashamed. Get wrecked. Alright, let's get out of here. A postman was murdered. A postman was murdered. Oh man, I'm getting topical. Oh, I'm getting topical. Nothing controversial though. Just, you know, kind of close to home. Especially my wife was really affected by, if you aren't aware, it's small mass shooting. 5 people. It's still a mass shooting, but you know, it's not like freaking 100. Still pretty bad. Pretty bad. We can all agree that's a bad thing. But a postal lady was murdered at the end of her shift. That is so painful to hear that. You're done for the day. You got through that stupid route. working all day, possibly in the heat. I think it was in Texas, right? So this lady was just freaking sweltering in Texan heat. Those trucks don't have air conditioning. It's been quite the controversy in the post office, internal kind of stuff. How it's just unsustainable in really hot environments. You just too damn warm in those trucks. They literally get. There was a guy, again, pretty internal, but this one sort of kind of went viral. A carrier, I think it was Arizona or California, one of those. He brought a marinated steak in a bag. He put it on the dashboard. It was cooked by the end of the day. He opened it up, medium rare, delicious. So, gets a little warm in those trucks. And we get messages all the time. Our scanners are connected to a network. So we get messages every day. Watch out for signs of heat exhaustion. Always take your breaks in the shade. Blah, blah, blah. Like, they're going to prevent these heat deaths that have been happening by just sending out messages of heat awareness. It's like trying to stop AIDS with abstinence ads. But even worse, because they don't spend any money at all. They just blast out a mass message like, this will do it. We don't have to spend any money to solve this problem. Just be aware of the heat. Just be fully cognizant as your brain pan melts out of your ear holes. Anyway, poor lady, man. It was not a lady, man. It was a lady, man. And she just randomly shot by this whack job. Just a whack job. They have not been able to ascertain any kind of motivation. My wife was so affected because not just that, but she was a twin. This lady, I have 0 bombs. I didn't realize we are not in the bomb-rich environment we used to be. Let's just get out of here. This lady was a twin, and my wife is a twin. And she had her twin on the phone when she got murdered. How horrendous is that? That poor woman and her poor sister. Her poor sister will never, ever forget that as long as she lives. How absolutely awful. My wife was really empathic about that because, she could 100% see herself in that situation. She talks to her twin sister all the time. So, pretty damn terrible. Pretty damn terrible. They haven't been able to find a justification. And that's the thing. Oh, man, major stupid. You got murdered right there. That's the thing with the mass shootings. Everybody's always like, oh, wonder why he did it. Wonder what's the reason for this thing. Oh, white supremacist. Oh, Antifa, blah, blah, blah. It always boils down to, it was just a whack job. It was a whack job. All the possible justification, reasons, whatever, that's all on the surface. He's just deeply, deeply insane. And that's why he did it. Why he do it? Because he's crazy. That is it. There's no radicalization going on. There's no deeper justification than that. And it's just frustrating. Because these people get picked up by whatever pet cause anybody might have. They're like, oh, this is why X needs to happen. It's like, no, it's just a crazy person. And it's the United States. There's guns everywhere. You can't even go for, oh, this is why gun control needs to happen. The guy couldn't get a gun through official means. So he had to get it elsewhere. There's no, at least at the time of this recording, there is no determination of how he got it. But, man, this is like the demonetization city, isn't it? Who cares, man? It's like, who cares? Demonetization. You can't stop me by taking away my $3 of ads. I'm a rebel. I don't need your $3. What was I saying? Oh yeah, they haven't found out how he got his gun, but it wasn't through official channels. He failed the background check. He never got a gun. So, and that's another thing that frustrates me a lot. Regardless of your stance on gun control, it's like that ship has sailed, man. The United States has literal millions of guns. It doesn't have millions, probably hundreds of thousands. If you want a gun, you're going to get it. There is no doing away with the gun culture. So it's so frustrating to see people constantly harping on that. This is something that I will tell my wife in this discussion. It's like, you got a full Democrat House and Senate, Barack Obama in the office, several dozens of children being murdered, absolutely nothing. No legislation changed. Why are you still trying? It's like, you're not gonna change that. And I'm not. This is not an anti-gun stance. I honestly, after living here for so long, I can see both sides of the divide. I am at this point pretty much neutral. I fall though on the side of freedom. If the population has a right to anything, I am of the opinion that you have to be crazy or stupid to give up that right, regardless of what it is. Never give up a right to do anything to the government. If it's legal to do something, never advocate. I know that there was a black market in the previous level, but I had no bombs, so we're stuck with this nonsense right now. We're stuck with this absolute trash of a run. I am just getting on my soapbox. Here you go. Getting on the damn soapbox. Even though I was keeping it super light. I want to get at this man's things. Well, that was terrible. The man, he jumped. What a guy. He just jumped. He managed to jump. And now I'm dead. Anyway, don't give up your rights on the circumstance. Goodbye.